Hello, champions. Welcome to another episode of Strokeout. I'm also a stroke survivor like you. I'm Priyesh, a stroke survivor, a life coach, a management consultant, and a serial entrepreneur. If you have come to this episode, the fifth of the series, you would have known that I had a ischemic attack in 2018 where I lost my speech for 4 to 6 weeks. This episode is about what happened in the last days before the doctors discharged me. So when they got all the reports in the week I was there, I did couple of MRIs. I went and gave my blood to see whether the blood itself clots by itself. Maybe there is a DNA that which is one in a million or something like that, where it regenerates the blood on its own. All these tests were done, and then the doctor said, I don't know the cause of the clot. I didn't have any blood pressure issues. I didn't have any cholesterol issues before the stroke and even now. So it is rare that a clot can form without any issues. But I was diabetic. I'm also diabetic now. I've been diabetic for 20 years or more. I used to smoke a lot before the stroke. Maybe that was the symptoms, but I needed to know a definite answer from the doctors because it could recover if we don't know the cause of the clot. Okay, so the doctor said, I can't say whether it will recur or it might not, but the last thing is maybe we will wait for 6 months. You complete your outpatient rehab, and then we will take a call and see whether we have to implant event recorder. I will link below what is a event recorder. So I had an implant over my heart maybe 1 year after my stroke to check whether the heart is the issue. Now I can say that I'm a heartless fellow because even the event recorder didn't pick up any symptoms that the heart is the was the concern, and the heart is also fine. So it is a catch 22 now because the heart is fine, but I can't figure out, or they can't figure out to any medical interventions what's the cause of the clot. So I have to live with what has happened to me. Whether it will recur, I don't know. What was the how did the clot form, we don't know. So that was the main thing when they discharged. And one more thing they said is, I don't think the severity of the stroke has have affected you, more so the speech, and but you will get it back in time. So we will get you to the outpatient rehab, and that's what I did in 3 weeks from when I got discharged. I went to a outpatient rehab where I had PT, speech therapy, psychological therapy if I wanted, physio, occupational therapy for the hand or the wrist, and 6 months I was there, going 3 days a week for 6 hours each day. And later, for about 2 years, I went to that same center for speech therapy and occupational therapy to make my wrist stronger. But I have accepted the situation now that after 4.5 years, it can't drastically improve. But the acceptance is more so that you continue to be positive and don't go into the negative mode, as we tend to go into the negative mode when a disability like this falls on us. So as I have been saying, if I can do a podcast in 4.5 years and empower my life and be positive, so can you. That's a wrap for this episode. In the next episode, we will talk about how I'm uber positive, how I made over my mental negativity in those 1 or 2 weeks to 1 or 2 months, and the episodes later we will talk about the rehab and how interesting our brain is if you are aware what is happening to you. So please subscribe, share and like the video and the channel. Take care. See you soon. Bye.